We need to take her with us. There's nobody around. We've waited for several hours. She's getting worse. We need to take her home with us. I know, but what if someone comes back for her? They haven't come back, and it's been like 3 hours. We need to take her with us, okay? Okay, I think it is the best idea. Hey, little one, why don't you come with us? You'll be safer, okay? Okay. We'll leave you Sunset. Okay, I like that. Nay. Oh my goodness, she's fainted. Come on, we have to take her back now. I'm okay. I just had another flashback. For some reason, all my memories of like being little are coming back to me in flashes. It's so weird. As soon as you told me where I came from, I remembered it. Like, I felt what I was feeling, and like I remember it. That's odd. Well, now that you know where you came from, what are you gonna do? Well, you don't really know where you came from, so why don't you just stay here? I mean, yeah, that's probably the best idea. I mean, we don't even have a clue as to who my parents are. Yeah, you're right. Come on, we should get back. You're probably right. When they get back. So, what'd they say? Well, here's what they know about how I came to be in this family, in this herd at this farm. 10 minutes later. Wow, that is really like cool. I'm surprised none of this started happening till recently. Maybe it has something to do with like my 18th birthday. I did have a flashback that said something about like my mother casting a spell on me. Huh, that's interesting. Meanwhile, in the unicorn herd. So anyways, as I was saying, we probably need to move the herd because, well, I heard the dragons are kind of coming towards us. Like, they're not near us yet, but we should still be on our guard. I know, but... Whoa. What's wrong? Are you okay? I felt something. What? A magical pulse. It feels familiar. What do you mean familiar? It feels like the pulse of our daughter's magic. Remember that time when she cast the first spell that she ever did? When she was first learning to cast spells? I barely even got to teach her before the big invasion of the dragons and wolves and predators. Yeah? Didn't she, like, cast a spell to make the grass turn into cake? Oh, yeah, I remember that. I had to undo it. Yeah, so that magical pulse had... You know how each magical pulse has their own distinct pulse? Yeah? Well, that one felt... This pulse I just got felt like our daughter. But that can't be. When we went back after the invasion was over to look at the spot where you left her, she wasn't there. I thought she was dead too, but she must be alive. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten the magical pulse. We have to search for her. She could be alive out there somewhere. I know. If you believe it, then I will too. Just then. Your Majesties! What is it? The dragons and predators are moving closer. I thought I just saw one over the crest of the hill. Oh dear. Oh no, they must have sensed the magical pulse of my daughter too. They're probably after her. You're right, they probably are. We must take all cautionary procedures to when we try and find her. But first, we must find her. Heard? Yes? I want some of you to go and start looking for my daughter. Search everywhere. We think that she may still be alive. Search for any unicorn and see if you can sense our daughter's magical pulse. I'll cast a spell so that when you get near her, your horns will glow. All right, who will go? I'll go. She was my friend when we were very little, if only for a few weeks. I'll go find her. All right, who else will go with Ruby? I'd better stay here if it's all right with you, Your Majesty. I'm a good guard, so I should help keep the herd safe. All right. I'll go. I don't mind going. I mean, I'm a good scout and all, but I feel like I'd be more useful trying to find your daughter. Remember when we were friends when we were little? Not best friends like her and Ruby, but I was friends with her. All right, you two may go. Now go and start searching. We must find her. I felt that magical pulse too. Ah, yes, Mother, I knew you would feel it, since we're related. Yes, but I must warn you. I just had a prophecy. If the daughter is not found soon, then the wolves may capture her and convince her to be on their side. And then your own daughter will be against you, and the wolves will probably win. But there is hope. If you get to her first, then none of it will happen, and you will all be safe. And your daughter will be able to help you defeat them. Why your daughter? Well, remember that prophecy I told you when she was born? You mean the one about, like the hooves of power or something like that? Yes, well, your daughter is that power. She has very powerful unicorn magic. You know how she was born on the night of the full moon, and it was the night of the magical mystical moon? Yes. And a shooting star went past? Yes. Well, that's a sign that your daughter is most definitely the one. She has more magical powers than all of us combined, and if we do not find her before they do, she will be able to be convinced to join their side. So you must hurry and find her before it's too late. Yes, Mother. We'll try and find her. Good. Come on, let's go. Meanwhile, in the predator's den. Any news? I thought I felt the magical pulse of that annoying daughter. I thought I had killed all the unicorns off, or at least most of them. But no, it appears that most of them escaped, and it was a trick. They somehow managed to trick us into only capturing half of them. We must exterminate all the unicorns so we can rule, because the rule is rightfully ours. Anyways, I felt the magical pulse of that daughter. I thought she was dead, but apparently not. I was tricked. Well, we'll find her and we'll convince her to work for us. If not, then I'll have to kill her, which would be a shame because she's the so-called hooves of power. Yes, there's no sign of her, sir. We searched the hills. We got spotted by a Pegasus and had to run back. Ugh! Drast those guards. They're always watching. I know, sir. Should we start scouting for her? Yes. Some of our men out. We need to start searching before the unicorns find her. Yes, sir. And if they do find her first, then we'll have to capture her. It's our only choice. Yes, sir. Meanwhile, back at the farm. You know, we should probably start experimenting with seeing what powers you can do. I mean, can you, shoot laser beams from your eyes? Can you, set things on fire? Make things float? I don't know. It's all so new and strange. I'll have to try. A few weeks later, it's a few weeks later, and meanwhile, the two unicorns are still searching desperately, trying to find their lost heir. Come on, we need to keep searching. We can't give up. But it's been weeks. We can't find her. It's hopeless. It must have been someone else's magical pulse. No, we're not giving up until we find her. Yes, you're right. We can't give up. This is my best friend. She was my best friend for only a few weeks, but I felt like we had a really big connection. We have to keep going. I know. Hey, there's a farm over there. Maybe she's in there. I don't know why, but she might be. You're right. Come on, let's go. Oh, come on, my darn necklace. Stop falling off. My necklace never falls off. Lucky. Meanwhile, let me change into a unicorn. We can practice some more. Yeah, we should discover what other powers you have. All right, come on, let's keep practicing. Let's just see if we can discover what other powers you have. A little bit away. Come on, I can see the farm in this distance. Wait a second, my horn's glowing. And my wings are sparkling. Come on, that must mean we're getting close. She must be in the farm somewhere. I don't remember what her name was. Duh. It was obviously Majesty. Duh. Don't you remember her name? It's been many years, okay? Give me a break, Ruby. Oh, fine. Whoa, that's gotta be her. That looks exactly like the locket that the queen gave to her daughter all those years ago. Come on, let's go. We can't just barge in. We kind of can. I mean,